Hello, can I hear myself? Okay, there you go. Cool. All that matters. Let's resume.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust gets chemical purge. It's far better than natural cure. Oh, live now, fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, live now, take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom. Be a raptor in the slipstream.
What's up?
Don't be in a rut, 'cause stuff is stuck in your gut. And you uphill. That fixes all your ills.
Oh, happy Memorial Day, everyone.
Fly free. No longer does my packed intestine take where I have to be. Oh, live now.
Auntie's acidic
Once again,
dematerializer is a silent gadget that deals corrosive damage to enemies. At a short range, enemies killed by the gadget disintegrates, removing opportunities for enemies to find them. The gadget can be fired quickly or held, letting you get into the perfect position before firing. You can also use the gadget to disintegrate corpses.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust Yankees chemical turn.
Congratulations on your acquisition of the dematerializer. The dispenser is now functioning normally. Your ability to conceal homicides has also been increased by 85.9%.
Acquire keys to unlock. I technically kind of just started. I liked the first one. I don't know yet about the second one, but I saw that there was mixed reviews.
For music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment.
Cleo here to address all the hubbub over these rifts. Arcadia's yaysayers and
All subjects of the
have us think these
Protectorate
cosmic light shows herald
from
the end
console.
of the worlds.
I don't even know how to pronounce that. Invasions of Cutthroat, Scourge of the unfettered capitalism has come to Arcadia and brought it with it the seeds of its own destruction. The invasion armada exacerbates the rift anomaly which was naturally occurring and well within our ability to control, causing it to fracture the other, further sending invisible tendrils in all directions. It has closed the colony off For many supporters may have been waiting, but has caused us no harm, being self-sufficient in every way. These bits worshippers will soon taste defeat. It is your duty to resist their disregarded temptations, process, promises, and low-quality goods they are using to try.
Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if
Oh
dancing
my
is
goodness.
presently allowed.
Today's not my morning.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top
Subjugate
requested marketing melody.
Subjugate our
First
beloved
Rockets
colonies.
by the
Do not
Herschel
hesitate to
Sisters.
sacrifice your life to stop them. Or to report your fellow subjects for collusions or weakness. Any subjects caught with their products will be dealt with. By order of Vigilant Norden, the Fairfield landing pad is decommissioned, effective immediately. All repairs efforts are to be halted. All remaining auto-mechanical units are to be relocated to support our valiant war efforts. And all subjects currently assigned there are reported to Constable Hawthorne's office for reassignment. The continued targeting of the landing pad by our vile purpose enemies have been ineffectual at best and has not in any way contributed to the decommissionings. Our automechanical losses are insignificant and barely worth mentioning, and rumors of the intimate fall of Fairfield to the grief-loving purpose are not untrue. They are treasonous. And it's only Monday, I know. It's only Monday. I'm tired. I need more coffee. Pancakes.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Broadcasting only the most profitable news, music, and honest product endorsements. This is Wireless Free Arcadia, the voice of Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice is all about choice. From 15 different kinds of fresh from frozen meats, to canned animals, vegetables, and minerals, to vodka in every color of the rainbow, and then some. Auntie works hard to make sure you have more variety than you could ever want or hope to want. You deserve that choice. You deserve Auntie's Choice. Now, upward and onward. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right wrong list on the ACS Undisputed League. And who did I see right with me? The self-made market legend herself. paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung on our brave new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runger who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her because I rose before the merger with Spacer's Choice. So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie's and this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you sinking. And listen, child, take it straight from me. This term, self-betterment,
Look at disintegrate bodies, yay.
110% everything you ever hoped to be.
It's like they were never there.
Be the you that you would be if you were any better. So get up and go. You get up and go get her. Choose betterment, more impediments. Improve yourself, enhance the whole. Get that raise, advance your role and ignore all told. Monopolize for price, controllers are highest goal.
We've got an improved outlook, a revolutionary corporate guidance, with a fresh new can't-lose surefire sales pitch. Now our underlings are grinning, and upper rungers are winning. So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
Okay. I'm going this way. That's where I was trying to go before I got distracted. Uranium is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia, powering the Protectorate's automechs, standing, and it will poison you, luring you. Okay. Don't want to stand on that. Yes.
I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rival. Suppose I can outdo or outthink the vast ranks.
Company. Must be.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a yay-saying protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. On a war and all. So I chose the dumb trait just because apparently there's the funniest responses. Sure, I could identify myself. I'm right here. Now please step aside.
Well, despite having serious questions about your intelligence level, I surmise
my
you are
operation
most
was fine.
assuredly not a spy. End of the day,
I'm
let most anybody in.
gallbladderless.
Bottom lines, all we care about is our bottom
I just
line.
have
That'll be
an
all.
ugly
Unless you got
belly
any
button
questions
scar.
before you're on your way.
Or well, it's still healing technically. End of day, we let anybody in. Bottom lines, all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all, unless you get any questions. For you're on your way. Looking for a trader who goes by DeVries. Any ideas where I might
As
find
I've
her?
never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems
Yeah.
like Minister
Well, you're
Milver Street knows
useless.
everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
I'll
Once
leave it
again,
alone.
welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance.
Dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not
There's
in
Oscar.
excruciating pain.
I must ask you to hold still.
Yeah, hold still. Stop being a baby.
Fine. Let us proceed.
This one goes out to all
No, I
those
didn't get to keep my
aspiring to
gallbladder.
climb the rungs of their department. May you
They didn't even
ascend
ask
swiftly
me.
through talent or
Should have asked. Probably
Boy,
a
take this
biohazard.
terminal and trash it.
Go water.
I need a s-
Oh,
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my two old canids. I loved those canids. You, on the other hand, are trying my patience. We don't want to try Auntie's patience, do we?
No,
No, Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes, I thought not. Now, unless you
crazy
care to see
looking.
what life in the lower rungs looks like, you will both
She's got
of
them
you
crazy
cease
eyes.
your foolish maneuvering immediately. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Auntie.
Good. See that it is done. I will brook no more disappointments. And while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spine. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Now, hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point. Especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. Now then, allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs?
like the ones that say trespassing and no entry. I love this dumb trait.
Not quite what I meant, but I like your contempt for boundaries. I could put your adventurous spirit to good use. I do not believe in signs. I believe in opportunities. Right now, at this moment, you and I have an opportunity to save countless lives. But I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island?
To get to the big tower. No, let me ask him about this
Some
person.
faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. Perhaps I saw such a name amidst my perusal of the Protectorate domicile assignment records. The record room is in this building. You have my permission to peruse at your leisure. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals on our island. Share them with me, and we can brave them together. Do you mean the Vox relay? That's a big tower. You do? Well, listen carefully. If you help me with what I want, I can get you into the Vox. Or all the socks you need. Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving dozens, no, hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed.
My sales
Blame
pitch.
a body for wanting to practice, can you? Fine. I'll give it to you straight then. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But for each moment I remain inactive, dozens fall in meaningless combat. I seek a persuasive method of alleviating this conflict. The Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Ceylon, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst.
We go to the ministry and retrieve the info. Anything else?
Yes. One additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate.
Okay. Pow, pow, pow. Oh, ooh. Oh, I don't want to steal. I'm a good person. For the most part.
You there.
What
Still
do you
got
want?
work if you're looking.
Dear father, mother, guardian name, I regret to inform you that your son, child, whoever, employee rank. Oh, this is, I guess when they die or something. Auntie's Choice, Premium, Residence Leasing, available, appropriated. Protectorate, lodgements. Oh. She's here. That's new information. I will say I do like the music of the game.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services. Our Recreant Reclamation and Artificial Additives Division has proudly announced its latest innovation. Slurry-Los.
How do we get up there? Run and jump?
Made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities.
Oh, there's a thing right here. Yeah.
Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurry-Los will soon be found in all of our food products.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made
Is that it?
accidentally, we created.
Go back down. Oop. Not trying to throw myself off.
Well, enough of that, I suppose.
This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield.
Commander,
Good day
your
for personal
munition
freedom
supplies are
and
low.
fair
It is
trade.
best we discuss acquiring more ammunition when we are next traveling together.
Okay.
Welcome, welcome. See anything you like? Well,
What you got?
if it isn't a new face in Fairfield. What I meant to say is that we now have the new improved Purple Berry Crunch. Now with 10% more flavor. Or was it crunch? Like they say, a bit spent today is a bullet fired tomorrow.
I'm broke. Okay. Called inflation. Yeah, he won't know. Oh, it's you workbench. And craft, mod, breakdown. The workbench, the crafting screen, allows you to spend crafting resources to create various items such as ammo, inhaler charges, primer, throwables, and more. Find and purchase more recipes to unlock them for crafting. If you're short on crafting or resources, access and break down screens at the workbench to destroy items and turn them into their base crafting material. Cool. Weapons and armor mods at the workbench. The mod screen allows you to apply mods to your weapon, armor, and headgear. Mods have a variety of functionality, increasing the effectiveness and specializing your equipment to match your playstyle. Weapons mods can be purchased from weapon modification vending machines. Armor mods can be purchased from vendors throughout Arcadia and found while exploring. Acquiring a mod from any source immediately unlocks its recipe in case you want to craft it. It's a lot. Wanted.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just taro excrement.
Grab paper.
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Many of you are wondering, what is Auntie's Choice? Really?
Auntie's Choice is a lawful entity formed under the legally binding Global Corporate Treaty of Versailles. Capable of entering into contracts, owning assets, and existing indefinitely for the express purpose of executing its fiduciary duties to Auntie herself.
See? It's quite simple. Now, why don't you get to shopping?
Auntie wants to help you acclimate to your wondrous new freedom. Confused to buy too many choices? Here's a handy list of strategies to help make sense of it all. Carefully created with you in mind. Only buy Auntie's products, yada yada yada, empower yourself. Latest AC products. You don't have to work for Auntie to enjoy products. Support your mankind. Dynamics individuals. Okay.
To turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can't be beat.
I'll eat it.
Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent face glue. Now it's good for me. Crab witch, a sandwich made with crab.
I guess for now I'm just exploring. Nope. I didn't mean to do that. Skill points available. Hmm. Let's open one in there and then one in leadership. What the hell is this? Can I write it? No. It just looks so ugly. Hello.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I couldn't liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
What are you working on here?
You don't know? But I thought everyone in Fairfield knew of... Oh, right. I see what you're trying to do. This is top secret. We must speak in riddles to safeguard our findings, yes? Should I use code names too? The subterfuge is so exciting. The law you knew to enforce protocol, lest I blabber corporate secrets to the wrong person. No, wait. You're not one of Auntie's choice.
Ooh, it's good to know my disguise is working.
Oh, so you are one of the clandestine troopers they talk about in the serials. Incredible. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me. I am Ethel Tinsley, chimeric scientist. I'm responsible for taming this delightful raptidon here. He will protect our fair town from his feral brethren in the wilds. Theoretically. Officer Carr has been in a state waiting for me to train the raptidons to, maul on command. It's rather pressing, and alas, one scientist-turned-tamer can only do so much. One might say I'm perhaps a bit on edge. Folk here have grown weary, shall we say, with the war effort, and with avoiding Carr and the minister's would-be fisticuffs.
Sounds like a typical corporate management structure to me.
No, I don't believe it is. That's what the Protectorate announcers wanted us to believe anyway, before Auntie showed us the truth. No, this is quite abnormal, I'm sure. Anyhow, all I know is that if they were to begin working with each other, the mood in town would certainly be merrier. Or something akin to it.
Ooh, you're a protector.
Well, I was a subject once. Despite my talents, the plan dictated that I should be relegated to programming cleaning mechs. Bah. But then, Auntie's choice came along and offered to transform our lives for the better. I chose to accept. And look where I am today. Over the last year, I have climbed the rungs of my division through the sheer merit of my work. I have finally earned the respect I was always due.
What happened to the people who didn't join Auntie's?
Poor things. They either fought to the last or chose to flee. It's regrettable, but some folk just aren't ready to embrace change. All they knew was being told how to live. They couldn't imagine any other way. Any of the other Protectorate subjects who converted, and they'd echo my words. When one can allow their ambitions to show, that is true freedom.
You speak as if Auntie's choice saved you.
They did. I was in a dreadful state before the invasion. I fear I was close to disappearing myself. The Sovereign claims to provide for all of our needs. But without freedom and autonomy, I could not find happiness. In any case, I do hope I've satisfied your curiosity. The war effort and liberating the rest of the Protectorate waits for no one, you understand?
Big one. Pow pow. Ooh, private notes. Oh, dang, got nothing. Well, I've officially gone from chimeric scientist to Rapitan? I don't know. Onboarding specialist. But it's not so harsh a change as I feared. These creatures require constant feeding, house training, combat conditioning, and praising to dulcet tones, yes, but have also provided me ample opportunity to study their constitution. They've taken well to assault I developed for wound care far better than the average human would have. While my previous work has been lost to history, I can't help but wonder might have been used to aid graft recipients. If so, would we perhaps have had more successes than failures? Milver Street, no fucking weird name, has Golly for his subcutaneous injections again. I'll write more of my findings later. I want you as a pet. I'm stuck. Oh, I thought it was a toy. This is dinner. Anything up here? Distraction devices. Distraction devices are handle devices that make loud noises. Any sneak by, distraction, yada. Okay. Stole your stuff, lady. You'll never know. Maps are huge, and there's multiple worlds. Yeah, I think this is the first world still that I'm exploring. I don't really know what to expect in this game. Is that bad guy?
Gonna need a bigger storeroom for all these orders.
Apple juice. Nope. Keep pressing escape instead of tab. Can you turn away so I can steal this?
That ain't yours.
Ah, shit. What you gonna do? Ah! I don't know what you're talking about. Go away. I want to shoot you.
Don't move.
Are you gonna try to attack? If you.
Auntie's been looking for you, criminal. Pay what you owe, or your reckless behavior ends here.
Can we talk about this working arrangement?
Listening.
Why don't you and I make a private deal? I'd rather my money go towards someone deserving.
Funny you should say that. I've been entertaining a theory this was a mere misunderstanding, and you were a trustworthy sort. Pleases me to see I had the right of it.
Here you go, then.
Pleasure doing business with you. Watch yourself in the future.
Next up, the real reason wireless-free Arcadia exists. Advertising.
You told on me, bitch.
Not me. I stay hungry.
Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack. Whoever said humanity
How do
can't
I
exist on
use
bread
it?
and water never met you. Auntie's Choice Stay Hungry Meal Pack.
Oh, I need both.
Sliced bread and dehydrated water tablets.
That's what plus sign is there. Yes, my guy has a mullet. All the haircuts were crap.
Right. Moving on. Alrighty then. It's well past time for more merry melodies.
I'm yearning and yearning for you.
Don't judge the mullet.
The target's not on the ground, recruits.
Every last bit that I'm made, every last bit that I save is intended for you.
That it. You guys suck. Do better.
Stop blaming the wind.
Lost maybe high. One day, I know you'll be mine.
Leave the mustache alone too. Not allowed to make fun of it.
I must say, I have many reservations about this. Protector is always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
Because, friend, with the Protector, you're only surviving. With Auntie,
Do your superiors order you to thrive?
no. It's just something
Ooh, a hat. I could give it to a companion.
you to get yourself to the top and make yourself the employer.
Fuck, I forgot what's the healing OZ. Put it right there. Switch guns. I died. I was about to heal. Continue. Fire keys. Where am I? How do I acquire more keys? So where's her house? Oh, there you go. Oh, it was right here. Damn it. Aha! Secret door. Gimme, gimme. The hell is this? DeVries tracker appears to have been surgically removed and submerged in a liquid inside this container, obviously in an attempt to disable it. Fortunately, it was still producing a weak signal. Oh, that's how I found it. Savannah, your last missive stung me to my core. I can't believe you'd accuse us of such. Yes, I am still in contact with Victor. Schism between the Protectorates and the Order is of no consequence to us, but we are decidedly not whispering poison in each other's ear, and I can assure you that the dark path you accused us of going down is one of necessity, not choice. But I never burdened you with the knowledge of the things I've done, what I've been forced to live with. But therein lies the rub. I find I can do so no longer. The time for action has come. Do you remember the cliffhanger ending of the Sentinels versus the cult? Corporatism, 6th chapter. One way or the other, I fear we are hurtling towards the same inevitable conclusion. This is one thing I cannot allow. No matter the cost, regardless, my time on Paradise Island is over. As we used to say, see you in the equation, my friend. Okay. Mission logs.
My cover story has worked. I am safely ensconced at the Vox station, assigned to the lowly Information Input and Retrieval Department. It seems a colony so certain of its absolute control over its subjects can be less than rigorous when it comes to security. I was able to easily widen out a space behind the walls of the main control room to establish my safe room, giving me unfettered access to the communication transfer conduits. I have hacked into their system downstream from the security protocols, so I am able to infiltrate their entire system with them being none the wiser. While I have little doubt as to the success of our mission, trepidation still gnaws at me, though I cannot say why. Perhaps it is simply the normal mission commencement jitters. I thought my duties complete. Information gathered, reports filed, preparations made. I'd even created a fictitious identity and work transfer to Horizon Point Station well ahead of schedule, in order to keep anyone from tracking my movements upon commencing the mission. All that was left was the waiting. Or so I thought. And then, troubling information came to light. I've seen the numbers. I've seen the equations. Don't understand all of it. I understand enough to know it is the truth. And I am the only one in a position to act upon it. Though it means the betrayal of my team and the duty I swore to uphold. But can I? Did it? They are all dead. And I am still alive. I had not expected this. I had prepared no alibi and so felt assured my ruse would be discovered and I'd not have to carry this burden. But the complete gullibility of the Protectorate subjects cannot be underestimated, it seems. My threadbare excuse of my grievous wounds as pitchball injuries was accepted without question. I can only keep telling myself it had to be done. Something which becomes harder by the day as the rift anomaly grows in the sky. But it was all part of the plan. Wasn't it?
I feel like I just reread that twice. Or reheard that twice. I gotta go around. Am I going to? Or am I going there?
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Auntie's goods or services. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering...
I must say, I have some many reservations.
I hope I don't die again. There you go.
Step inside and let electromagnetic waves bathe over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, narcolepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism.
The grass hides you from hostiles in the area, making it unable to see you from a distance. Now you tell me? Use it to sneak by or get the drop on them. Wait, where are they? In your mind.
Fine. Let us proceed.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the One Wireless.
Oh, they already saw me. I forgot what the grenade thingy is. Oh, fuck, there's another big one. Ah! Oh.
The boy signed up, he didn't hesitate. Anything to rid him of his papa's fate. The musketeer said, okay.
Oh, fuck, this is the big one. Damn it! Why is it every time when I have to reload? The power of the mullet will keep you alive. Yeah. Will it though? I wouldn't need this. I don't have explosives. I heard that. Ew. Oh, fuck. I didn't think there was mines there. I would not go where there's barbed wire. Bridge of Reverend. Are you guys good?
You there.
Don't
Keep
kill
your
me.
hands where I can see. Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless fired upon. I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent.
I did think this was a war
This is
zone.
an abnormal engagement indeed. It's been a mutually assured stalemate on this part of the island for months. Why else do you think that enemy base nearby still stands? What I wish matters little. We Wardens are renowned for our discipline, our adherence to the rules of engagement, even in unsavory company. I will not turn to needless violence, however much I have been pushed toward it of late.
I'm bullying you into brutality, Warden.
One could say. I don't know what's worse. Standing guard against those vile invaders, or the burdens Brigadier Montelli has foisted on me now that he's ensconced in the Vox Relay. He's been fervent of late, looking for any Protectorate subjects who have displayed disloyalty. In his estimation, any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights, myself included. And so we wait for the proverbial axe to fall.
Yeah, sounds like a madman.
The Brigadier is my superior officer. While our methods may differ from time to time, I wouldn't dare
Can you just let me through already?
His latest decrees have complicated things, and spilt more Protectorate blood on this land, and added to my ever-growing list of Leviathans to contend with, yes, but his duty, such as chain of command. Who am I to contradict it?
I'm gonna try to end this conversation.
I can help it. I may have need of your help,
Just talking too
stranger,
much.
if you are ready to seize an opportunity to show fealty to the Protectorate. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them to me, and I'll dispose of them before the Brigadier questions my loyalty and deems me guilty by association. Return, I shall grant you clearance to cross the bridge. Fair exchange, wouldn't you say?
What do you say, dispose of them that comes after the trial?
And their crimes are as clear as the Sovereign's blue skies? We may not ascribe to your laws, but do not assume that I think lightly of taking a life. These traitors have committed grave offenses, ones that would be punished without question. It's not at all the same as the indiscretions the Brigadier damns his people for. There's a wide gulf between justice and madness, and many interpretations of the law land on the right side. You see the difference, do you not?
They both lead to dead folk in the end.
Very
Alright,
astute.
hurry up.
To my point, our forces on the island are dwindling
goodness.
rapidly. Not just from the fighting, but from treachery. Or from seeing treachery where there is none. I am seeking to preserve our forces by punishing the true wrongdoers. After all, it is rather impossible to uphold one's sovereign-given duties if one is deceased.
I don't have the attention span to sit through
Will
this.
you accept my offer, or will you finally get out of my sight?
I'm trying to get out of your sight.
Even if said strangers deserve to be brought to justice? The offer stands if you wish to prove yourself. If you do not, be gone.
Yeah. So can I go through? Oh shit! I thought they allowed me. Will they calm down? She's fluent in Japanese. Definitely. They're so hostile. Fuck. I fucked up there. Can I just kill them all? I don't know if killing them all is a good idea or bad idea. Oh shit. I'm getting hit. I don't think I have the bullets to try to kill him.
Slow down. Schultz went where?
Are you guys good?
substitute currently rolling out in test markets claimed the product has a might-tangy 110% real Sprat flavor. Correction, Sprats Up actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a might-tangy, though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on
I think if I go through here, there's mines. Spread out. Oh, fuck. Oh, I saw that coming. Alright, well, they're not hostile anymore, so that's a plus.
You're back. Normally, we would incapacitate
Don't
a
laugh
repeat
at me.
offender on sight, but I cannot help but wonder. Have you chosen to help me bring justice to these lands? Remember, I will not allow passage across the bridge without a demonstration of loyalty. The apprehension of 2 traitors. I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. First is Ida Rutledge, a worker at Spire Grove. I once had utmost respect for her. We were, oh, damn it all, we were friends. When the Grove went silent during the invasion, I assumed she'd fought to the death as any subject would. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to use the equipment. Conspiring against us. Such treachery is unconscionable.
I don't care, just tell me the next person.
The second traitor I seek is Charlton Weintrot of Westport.
Cool, got it. Let me go.
He is, unfortunately, my cousin, and most assuredly
Damn, she's
disgrace
ruthless.
to our line. He too failed to die defending his home during the invasion alongside the other residents of Westport. They'll be seen to in time. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear? Your humor leaves much to be desired. But so long as you deliver what I seek, I will resist opening fire in retribution. Now go. Remember, once I have both traitors apprehended, you may cross the bridge.
Yeah.
Beware if you step out of line. Other subjects may not be so generous with their deal-making as I. Farewell.
I've already saw what happens when I cross the line. Okay, so then map.
You've let yourself slide, feeling down on your luck. Fell off the ladder and you think that you're stuck. The only loser is the shirker who quits. Your problems can be solved if you spend more bits. Try and try, never settle for less. It's true what they say, money buys happiness. Work extra shifts.
Where's the other guy?
We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice.
Whatever. I need that dinosaur thing so I can just ride it around. This is ridiculous. Oh, you're supposed to scale the wall, not throw yourself off. What the hell was that? Oh. That's freaking far.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls of
You can sleep later. We've got the goods to make you better than nature. Auntie is the best choice. Bring you betterment and keep us content. Auntie is the best choice. No product testing to do. These cheaper prices for you. Auntie is the best choice. Feel the benefits of spending your bits. She's
Aww. That's not fair. I don't have Engineer 3. Alright, is the other person? No. I'll do that one too. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Move, move. I don't think so. 0. I just need one more. Find the code. Ah. Unseal cellar. Did I not unseal it? Oh, exterior.
Starting with Asta Visquich, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit
Right? I said exterior?
for the vibrant Arcadian market.
Oh, I went all around for nothing.
We can't exactly
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples.
Apples? What are you talking about?
Is that not why you've come? Because you discovered our recent larceny at the greenhouse?
Why would you ransack the greenhouse?
Greenhouse's stolen bounty offered a healthy alternative to gorging ourselves on that vending machine poison. Alas, I was spotted on 1 or 2 forays.
You're surely not referring to Auntie's deliciously caloric bread noodles.
You must have a weak mind to have fallen prey to such dubious marketing. I bet you don't even know half of what's in what you consume. The horror of it.
You must have been starving.
Starving? Hardly. We have greater stores of strength than you suppose. This hunger is a momentary distraction, nothing more.
Do not speak of biology to me, interloper. We are not the same. I am built in accordance with the paradigm. And you are insubstantial, weakened under the burden of choice.
Mean. Oh please, a strong downwash could blow you all away.
If you are conniving for some concession of weakness, you will be a long time waiting. Enough! We know what is expected of us, and we have readied ourselves to meet death in all its personas. have you.
Free thinker!
Ah, fuck, the door's closed. Oh, fuck. Where the hell did you come from?
You did me a big favor here. I knew someone, or something, had been absconding with food from the greenhouse, but never in a million skips would I have guessed it were stowaways. Huh. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. It's downright foolish.
Sure, you're wrong about absolutely everything.
Can't fault your thinking there. Anyway, thanks for your help. You spared me a fair bit of nocturnal worriment, that's for sure.
Eat all their food. I have gained a high security lockbox. Is that it? All the food they had? What are you doing? Is that it? I guess so. Did I get a skill point? No.
Are you stuck on the ground? Impacted colon got you down. Well, trust anti-chemical purge. Far better than natural cures. Oh, lift off. Fly free. No longer does my packed intestine dictate where I have to be. Oh, lift off. Take wing. Don't flounder at the bottom.
Right, that's that way. Yeah.
And now, a word from our sponsors. Our Recreant Reclamation
I don't want to go that way.
Division has proudly announced its latest innovation, Slurrylose, a flavorsome new artificial sweetener made from the reprocessed runoff of industrial facilities, chemical plants, slaughterhouses, and stockyards. Not only does it save the company a fortune, it's so unnaturally sweet it's almost unbearable.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing it to market. Following a modicum of testing, Slurrylose will soon be found in...
I guess I could have just walked up the road.
Auntie's Choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Now, here's a...
We're closed.
Take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Hey, you there.
Wow, I'm finding a lot of stuff.
Need a smoke that distinguishes you from the average oaf? Well, look no further. It's the only cigar that says I'm in charge. It's an Uncle Belvedere style.
The Order of the Ascendants strive to continually demonstrate that the truth of the universe lies within the pursuit of mathematics. The universal equation, a perfect mathematical expression that generates all of existence through its flawless calculations, all things are possible. As our knowledge of the equation grows, we systematically approach the ideal state of ascendancy where we shall become one of the universe, or know the mind of the architect, if you will. Was the architect a being? Not in the sense that you and I are, but that is of no matter, literally and figuratively. Like the terms in a formula, the architect is an abstraction of the mathematically perfect yet unknown energies that spawned the universe. We honor the 0 points of the grand plan with that name as well as the labels. Label the omega point of the equation with the same boundary expression. So let us give thanks to the architect for our part of perfection of the grand plan, be it as an enlightened mathematician or simply a programmer of manual labor, auto mechanicals. Honor the equation and our architect with every action, no matter how mundane such actions may feel, for every action is a step towards the eventful realization of the equation. Alright, let's talk to you.
Did you not hear me? This place is closed.
I don't care.
No learning today about how everything happens according to the obscure calculus of an indecipherable plan.
You're a friend of Augustine's, aren't you?
Why are you asking? Who are you?
I need a killer. An old acquaintance.
An old acquaintance? How old? Do you know what happened to her that caused her such anguish it drove her to her present course of action?
None of that matters. I need to find her.
I don't know where she is. I haven't seen her since before the corporatists invaded the island. I'm afraid she's going to do something terrible, but I just don't know what. Maybe none of this would have happened had I not introduced her to Victor.
Oh, it's all your fault. Victor's the guy who you accused her of conspiracing with, right?
How did... You saw her terminal, didn't you? Victor's an Order archivist. We were all friends for a time. But then, shortly before the schism, they started talking to some others inside the Order. That's when things became tense. I started to become uneasy, scared, really. She kept getting angrier with the Order the more she worked with Victor and her other contacts. On top of everything else, it became just too much for me.
Did she ramble about the Sentinels versus the cult of corporatism serial a lot?
Among other things. For some reason, she was obsessed with the cliffhanger ending of Chapter 6. It was the one where capitalist fanatics brought complete destruction upon Arcadia. But you know how it works. It was somehow miraculously saved at the beginning of the next chapter. It didn't matter to DeVries, though. She just kept going over it and over it. Would have talked to a Crabble about it if there was no one else to listen. That and the invasion itself set her mind to dark things. I begged her not to go down that road again.
Would have talked about Crabble, blah, 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 blah. Again?
I was so agitated when I first met her. Must have been 7, going on 8 years ago now. She never slept, didn't talk to anyone if she could avoid it. After we became friends, she began to change. Still bothered her from time to time, but I thought it mostly behind her. I couldn't watch her go back to how she'd been. Or worse.
Bang. I didn't take her journal. That's all fascinating, but I have to find her before she does something drastic. Goodbye.
I know I've no right to ask this of you, but when you find her, please remind her of who she used to be.
Why?
She's
I don't care.
unwell, but I know there's still hope for her.
But there's no hope for her. I'm going to kill her.
I understand. Perhaps it actually is for the best. I truly cannot say.
You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts.
Is there a journal here? Was there a journal here?
Powerful hunger. So when we need to relight our thrusters, we don't waste time.
I didn't see a journal.
Some fancy holy cow fillet mignon? No, sir. We crack open room temp tin horse first. That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of feral pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. From snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. From factory back into my tummy. Who knew weekdays could taste so yummy?
wonder if I can cut through here and go over. Over, it's over where? The journal? Damn it. Cigarette. I read this.
Don't be a shirker, don't be a slob. Grab a can and get back on the job with more spurs. More spurs. It's not the worst unless it's worst.
That was sponsored by Auntie's Choice Office of Munitions and Catering.
Damn it,
Time to
still
restock
missed.
your arsenal, planning a key business dinner or banquet event? They have everything you need in one place. I don't know about you, but I could use something a little more upbeat right about now. Like this.
Drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos. We love Fizzos, Fizzos.
I must be really blind.
Red and green and black and blue. Milky white and orange too. Yellow, even violet. Spectrum.
Oh my good. Oh, you're making me go crazy. Jeez Louise. What's over here? Are you good guy or bad guy?
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few loose raptidons wandering around. Note that Auntie.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time.
Okay. Making sure I could cross.
Scout report.
I hear things.
Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir. Excellent. At least, Scout.
You gave my colors through the gauntlet down. Out the cloud of something brown. All the colors don't. What was that?
Oh, these are bad guys.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down. Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos. We love Fizzos, Fizzos. Spectrum.
Trying to go up there, couldn't. Dangerous enemies with skulls are. These value might be too under level to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try giving a few more levels and coming back before coming back. Oh.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it down.
And they're all over.
Tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos. We love Fizzos, Fizzos. Spectrum vodka.
And I just walked through all this. How lovely.
And now it's available in mysterious Murphy Brown.
Fizzos, Spectrum vodka.
Oh.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear
Also, let me switch.
Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically for individuals.
Oh no. I don't know where I'm going. That's a big motherfucker. I'm gonna die. Z. Oh! Fuck! I've drowned. Didn't realize the edge of the cliff was there.
Pick it up, tip it up, plug it down. It's Fizzos, Fizzos. We love Fizzos, Fizzos, Spectrum Vodka.
Can I climb up this? Nah, I can't. Don't want to go that way though. That's where it led me to my death.
And now it's available in mysterious, murky
Can't jump back up there.
And now, a word from our
Oh, I can't. There you go.
Hold up there, friend. Watch out. That way's a minefield.
You guys should have been my backup. What's that way? That's just the road towards there.
That's the sound of me throwing caution to the wind. While the herd wait for permission, I see my opportunity and take it. I hand make my own luck. Don't follow.
Alright. Well, that area is too strong for me. And I can't get there.
Are you a get up and go getter?
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat. A crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process the meat.
Oh.
To turn a bottom feeder into
Does that one show up on here?
is quite the branding feat. So grab a crab because it can't be beat. Best of all, this tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch, a sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat.
The Crab Witch.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base.
I don't know if I want a sandwich with crabs. Oh. Oh shit. Bye. Come into the city and kill people. Like food crab or crabs? Close the door, they're still there. Well, the animal crab or the crustacean is delicious. don't know what it feels like to have crabs.
It tastes almost decent. Crabwich, the sandwich you want to be. No signs of corrosion. Exhaust manifold still warm. Come on, baby. I can't help you if you don't tell me what's wrong.
Skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
What are you yelling at?
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
I usually dabble in matters of life and death, nothing as serious as high finance.
In Auntie's choice, high finance is life and death, friend. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And what is it you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield? Funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
I don't get why it pulls up choices and then takes them away. 'Cause that's not me doing that. You're saying something about Spire Grove?
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
So what would you do with it? Sell it?
I lay my hands on something like that, turn it over to management. I'd start climbing the rungs of the corporate ladder right quick. Soon, I'd have all the considerable perks of someone responsible for a hit new product line. Bigger salary, name
face you just
recognition,
want to
reserved
punch.
seating in the company restroom, the works.
We could probably work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's Choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you.
Good,
Not
because I
much,
wasn't doing
but
it for
if
free.
it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later. Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
What's the fastest way?
Broke down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous-looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
Okay.
All right then. Don't let me keep you.
Is that here? Damn it, I still need to go. I was hoping to do a side quest to get my skills up, but it's in the area that I need to get my skills up. Fucking hell. Oh, I just want to shoot you. You have an ugly face anyway. It's not ugly, it's just stupid looking. You got a quest for me?
If you're about to blast me about fixing that void-forsaken terminal, it'll have to wait. I'm entitled to a break like anyone else. It's in my contract. I triple-checked.
Those things will kill you, you know.
You must be thinking of some other brand of coffin nails. Andy's Coronas are made with only the best carcinogenic substitutes. Guaranteed to extend your life, not shorten it. Also, the only smoke worth a good damn on this moon. Here, try a pack. On me.
They're called Corona. I have something better to
Don't
do.
remind me. I'm getting pressure from the folks up top to deploy these protectorate drones to the military camp on behalf of Auntie's choice. That terminal's been giving me some trouble. The drones are ready to launch. All that he's doing is fixing their targeting priorities so they mark us as friendlies. But I can't breach the terminal's security protocols. What? Oh, yeah. Must have
I'm
gotten
taking
jammed
it.
in there prior to the liberation. Truth be told, I'd forgotten about it. What with all the trouble this terminal's been giving me. Get these drones launched, you're welcome to help yourself to it.
Ooh. I've experienced.
As long as I'm on break, work does not exist. I cannot see the terminal. I do not hear the terminal. Get me? If you want to go poking around, that's your prerogative. Just don't break anything, all
I
right?
haven't done any hacking yet. So let's see. Oh, that's it.
Well, look at them go. Kara's gonna be pleased having them added to the arsenal.
Where's that secure? Oh, this. Thank you. I can hit people and zap them. That did not level me up.
Not everyone's cut out for life in an anti-encampment. It's intense, but only 3 times.
Let me guess. Gun keeps jamming, armor don't quite fit snug as you like. State your division and I'll get you outfitted. Quick and proper, or your next provision's free.
You can't tell me by the smell.
Thought these old factories caught a whiff of decrepitude percolating in the air. I'd explain it then.
You told
As
on me,
chief
woman.
replenishment officer, it's my privilege
You told me
to
that I
furnish our
stole.
brave troops with all of their wartime essentials. You could say I put the ration in liberation. Tell me what you need, and I'll do my ample best to supply you. As a friendly reminder, all sales are final, especially
yeah.
ammunition.
Shut up. Still can't afford anything. I could sell. I have like necklaces and stuff I could sell. Guess I don't. Come back here.
Heard when you founded DeVries' terminal, back in Fairfield. Void me if I understand any of this. DeVries sold us out for what? Because of a few equations? Some dots and lines on a graph? Good fucking law. I mean, she wasn't a damn scientist. She said it herself. She didn't understand all of it, the math. So what was she thinking?
What I'm hearing is that the math did this. I always knew math was evil.
When it results in a bunch of innocent folk getting maimed or murdered? Yeah, I call that pretty squarely evil. How can you be so even-tempered about this? I know you didn't know her like I did. Like I thought I did, but she betrayed us. She killed our friends, Commander. Damn it! I never wanted to talk about this. I wanted to just leave it alone. Told myself, no point in dredging up the past. Should have known it wouldn't rest. Breeze may have saved me on Triangulum, but I wasn't the only one looked up to her. Lots of the other recruits talked about her too, back at the academy.
What were people saying about her?
Thought she was the pinnacle of what an agent should be. Tough, smart, any job she couldn't get done. And better and faster than everyone else. Inspired all of us.
I don't remember hearing her name before Horizon Point.
So, might embarrassing how much worship we all put on her name. You put a tool in my hand, I would have built monuments to her. Figured my own career could be just that. Doing for others what she done for me. Never imagined I'd actually get to work with her. Me, some nobody from Triangulum. And then she betrayed us. Tried telling myself it was an accident, but now we've got the cold, hard proof it wasn't. Law only knows why she trusted the Order's numbers.
Always ascribe to malice, even that which can be explained by incompetence, I say.
Look if it turns out true. DeVries was willing to sacrifice us. I have to know what for. I mean, she always struck me as so pragmatic, real sensible-like. Never figured she'd go all in on predictions from a bunch of monks.
Yeah, she did.
She seemed tore up about the choice after the fact. Guilty. Not sure if that makes me feel better or worse. I don't take issue with folks clinging to whatever keeps them afloat. Math, science, the grand architect, void, even capital. I know how most colonies run. But when those beliefs start to require hurting others, even killing them, that's worth questioning their virtue.
I don't care to debate this.
For her plans, she started putting them in place while stationed undercover at the Vox Relay. Our next point of order ought to be getting in there. Reckon there's got to be someone on the island who can help us with that. Let's keep asking around. Friendly like.
Okay. Hey, you, come here.
Commander, there is a 98.7% chance that hunting Agent DeVries will require greater amounts of ammunition than you currently possess. Ammunition can be purchased at vending machines or crafted at a workbench using materials like this collection of scrap metal and powder.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Can we go anywhere else? Oh, I guess that's it. I always forget to take them with me.
Can't believe some of those protector hull heads just couldn't see the benefit of something.
Let's talk to more people if we get our missions.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I'd hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
Ooh, I can use her.
This unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance.
Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it?
You're still upright. How badly could you have been hurt?
You sound like my unit captain.
Stop sniveling, Erickson. You're not being paid by the tier.
Better to cry on your own dime, I always say.
Once I stopped howling, I saw her point. War ain't no place for soft hearts and weak rifles. If only she could have seen me when the drone first swooped in. Turned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again. Going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
Don't have any of that. How'd you survive?
Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off.
Do you have a mission for me or not?
Drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now. Posthumous clause in our contract prevents any work from being performed by a deceased member of Auntie's choice. Although, if there were ever need for an exception, it'd be now. He's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Yeah, that sounds so interesting.
Sorry, didn't realize I was boring you. Hope I'm not eating into your break or nothing. Just get so excited imagining what I'll do after all this clinical to-do. All a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended.
You act like I care,
Poor Doc
dude.
Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station.
I regret talking to this guy.
Imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
Sorry, I can't be more of help.
Don't sweat it, none. Auntie's choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
That's right. You gotta pull yourself by the bootstrap. Alright, can we end this conversation?
Milver Street's gonna love you. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types.
Me neither.
Maybe on account of the blood loss?
He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP. His muscle.
I must ask you to hold still.
Totalitarian operation. The
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Oh, I could buy stuff from him. Candy tobacco. I'm just not. I'm gonna feel Maybe we should go kill things.
If you got time to lean, you got time to clean the latrine. Moral of the story?
You know what? Let's go over here.
talking candy.
Oop.
Rubber candy. Can't hold it, cotton bothers you. Don't worry, you can chew it too.
Oh, what's that over there?
To get your candy.
That's tobacco. Smoke out tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun.
Ooh! Finally! Alright, so one for engineering. I think I needed... What should I do for the second one?
So smoke that candy.
As tobacco.
Favorite candy.
It's tobacco.
Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and puff right in.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'll do that.
'Cause it's your candy.
That's tobacco.
Your favorite candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
Get your candy.
Easily distracted. Your skills are erratic, to say the least, but the jack of all trades often... Warning. Flaws cannot be removed when leveling. You can add skill points into your level non-zero skill.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Oh.
Tuned to wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield.
I don't want to be easily
Brought to you
distracted.
by Auntie's Choice, building a better
But
Eden where the
you
skills
do
and
get one
imaginative
skill
may
point gain
rise.
per
Why
level.
settle when you can thrive? Auntie, when are you going to have a sale?
My dear child, every day is a sale at Auntie's Choice.
Yes, you heard that right. Every day is a sale when you're shopping for the best products at the lowest prices. Auntie knows you want to spend your bits on the best things that money can buy. So she made sure every Auntie's Choice product is on sale for the lowest price that she can afford.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Do you know
I think I'm gonna
it's the
reject
best
it.
price? Because Auntie knows best.
And now, back to it. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna reject it. Worth? No. Too late. Let's go back here.
Apoplex. Whooping fist. Childhood gout. Adult rickets. Dysentery. Swings of moon. Bloody
Points available.
decrepitude. Night terrors. Mania. Day terrors. Melancholia.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Sorry. One more interlude, additional ailments include
Chronic itch. Inflammation. Night sweats. Flatulation. Lumbago. Mild days. Scrumpox. General malaise. Imbalanced humors. Dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
Commando.
Any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Just rest your tired head with the sedative, you'll feel dead. Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You wanna be in conscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy, just grab a pill, it's easy. Just rest your tired head.
I'm listening to you this time.
You'll feel dead. Sleep tight with sweet dreams.
Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Statement of a typical Arcadian
I hit like a wet noodle. I never thought I was good at video games.
into the local atmosphere each pollination cycle. Multiply that by the dozens surrounding most settlements and the many other flowering megaflora native to the colony, and you have a recipe for
Finally, we made it.
dupe lung, post-nasal flooding, and worse.
No, Jackson, don't! Don't fret. With these boosts, I can
The hell is that?
Jackson! Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson!
Oh, he fell.
And breathe easy once again.
I think he's dead. It wasn't the fall that killed him. It was a sudden stop at the end.
Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but are they gonna put us to the gallows for this?
What? No. That ain't how we operate in Auntie's Choice, Liza. We might be looking at a pretty fierce demotion for losing half our workforce and getting stuck up here, though.
Demotion to fertilizer?
No. Now cease your jawing. This ain't the time. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall?
Nah, he's dead. No, I mean, maybe. How do I check?
Please not to be the only one wondering.
Not the only one. How did you get assigned to a biological commodities assessment? Nope, never mind. That's not important. Stranger, friend, would you perchance be willing to help us? We've been stuck atop this machine since Ida, one of our new protectorate acquisitions, had her gray matter scrambled by the
Rub
height,
some dirt on it, he'll be
jumped down,
fine.
and landed
Yeah.
right in its
Go
gears.
walk it off. Ida. Do you by any chance mean Ida Rutledge?
Right. She joined us shortly after Auntie liberated her with the freedom of meritocracy, and she seemed happy enough. I can't fathom no sensible motive why she'd jump.
Not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal subject. It was part of the endless inculcation we endured in the Protectorate. It can prove insurmountable for some.
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and climbing the corporate ladder, it's just impossible to cognize.
If I were you, I'd be much more concerned with how you're climbing down.
No way off this platform besides jumping, and you've seen how that ends. But you being down there makes you uniquely qualified to help us. The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery we'd spotted on a little table halfway up the spire.
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platform's arm hard enough to... well, to grind old Ida out of the gears.
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well, overload the drive and burn it out all permanent-like. But desperate times and all that.
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our two former cohorts.
We'll take the boots, bounce up, grab the gadget.
Exactly!
Ooh, not interested. Am I supposed to put my faith in something that just killed your
Because
friend?
He had no idea how science works and thought the word thrusters meant he could fly. So when I told him to jump, he opted for open air instead of where I told him to go. They're experimental. We'd not laid eyes on them before, but the data we found with them says they were actually designed to let people hop their way up the spire. To activate the plasma thrusters when you're already airbound, they could give you a fair bit of extra boost. It should let you turn a quick hop into a surprisingly grand vault.
You'll have the advantage of practicing with them on solid ground, rather than up in the blue. Should give better habituation than poor Jackson.
Right, I'm on it.
Thank the sovereign. Thank you, stranger. We are eagerly anticipating a long life, utterly absent of starvation.
Hurry up.
They say their food products are healthier than ours.
Take his boots.
But did you know what excess consumption of protein can cause?
What?
The Pale
Halitosis, increased chance of
plasmatic
renal failure.
augmented leap enhancer is a fantastic invention that allows one to reach new heights. They are automatically equipped and allow you to jump a second time while already in the air. After jumping, falling, jumping again, activating the thrusters. The Pale is infected while falling at critical velocities.
More delicious. But do you know what tastes better than food that's low in sugar?
Cool.
Food that's high in sugar.
Convincing points. Give me Auntie's Choice brand food products any day.
Same here, friend. And how? Okay, back to business.
Amongst the various crops of the Sovereign has discovered,
Assuming you have taste, you
in Eden, few have had a sweet. The music is distracting. Few have had as sweet an impact on the protectorates as these densely fibrous, exuberantly oily, stupefyingly acidic kernel clusters, originally dubbed sulfur seeds after their dreadful. Oh my goodness. Can't. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Some music. I'll lower that a little more. Still sounds the same. Is that it? What is this? Ah. That's a lot of blood. Where's the doohickey? I wonder if these are real songs or they made it for the game. Stay over there, like I'm paying attention. When Auntie and her scrub muckers invaded, most loyal subjects gathered rifles and garrisoned Eden as through the steadfast spines and devoted hearts were a match for military proficiency and prowess. It was inspiring but ultimately futile. I aimed to make my end worthy of the faith of the Sovereign's place in me. The 3 human husks found atop the nearby picker platform represented my fullest levy to the effort. I've played a role as I plotted, earning the trust of the corporatists and turncoats until I was sure my sacrifice would account for them all. Just as the stand reaches its apex, I will toss myself into the primary drive spur and bind the pinions with the very fiber of my ever-devoted being. However, my laugh will echo in their corrupt capitalistic skulls as they parched and starve atop platform. Die in wasting agony, you mercenary vermin.
And I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runner who's lost on the climb? See, I tried my best to urge her because I rose before the merger.
Is that it in here?
So all full of confidence, I asked her, how do I find success in Auntie's? And this is what she said to me.
The old corporate thinking will only leave you singing. And listen, child, take it straight from me. Self-betterment makes you 110% everything you ever hoped to be.
Oh, oof. There you go. Can I? There you go. I like these little thrusters.
Oh, you're by our crop of Brachythecium rotanulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures.
With a fresh new can't lose short
What?
sales pitch.
These luscious thick vines are clearly being cultivated for their utility, but you lack the knowledge to make use of them. Oh.
So shortly, you and I will all get rich.
If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
I found it. They don't have thrusters. How are they getting over? How'd you do that? I understand the robot. Whee!
That's it? It was that easy? That was some impressive climbing. Poor Jackson could have learned a thing or two from you. Starting with the right direction to jump, I suppose.
Now let's see about bailing you out, shall we?
Wonderful. Get us down, and I'll happily compensate you in accordance with standard Auntie's Choice urgently improvised extortive standards.
If all else fails, kill the bastard.
We've certainly found our way into a most harrowing circumstance, At least I'm glad I'm not alone.
I found Ida's datapad. Turns out she was trying to kill you and Oscar.
Poor Ida. She wasn't able to overcome a lifetime of protectorate programming. Well, thanks to you, she failed. And that's one last insult to the sovereign I'm happy to oblige.
I'm sorry about your friend, Jackson. Alright. Try to keep going.
Please do hurry. I've lost count of how many meals we've missed, but it is closer to many than a few, and we're starving.
My corporate seal had been revived.
Ooh, farmer clothing.
Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice on her card.
This is how you climb. There's no such thing as
Hey. Look at all that. That was gross.
At the junction of opportunity and runaway gumption, you'll hear Wireless Free Arcadia, featuring product advertisements specifically tailored to free-thinking individuals.
Is that it? We did it.
All Auntie's
Sorry, dead guy.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
Happy to help.
As your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. I perhaps ain't as awash in currency as I'd prefer, so you can have my helmet as well. It was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants for a spell.
Okay. Yay, got more money.
Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
No.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of
I need to find her remains.
Purple berry tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take
Not that way.
purple worm when you drink purple berry tequila.
I found an arm. Gross. Am I just finding body parts? Or was that your arm?
When you drink purple berry tequila.
Say, looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the purple bread worm with purple berry tequila.
So, am I finding more body parts?
When you drink purple berry tequila.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100%
I have to talk to the
real
warden.
artificial purple coloring, and has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
Sorry, one of your people are dead.
I see you have not brought my cousin to heal. Have you at least seen about Ida?
Bad news, she's already dead. Good news, she wasn't a traitor after all.
What? How do you know this?
Ida sabotaged the harvester by throwing herself into the gears. She left a note.
Did she? That is heartening. But intent alone shall not suffice. Do you have proof that she followed through?
The worker said she shouted about her love for Sovereign and jumped into her own death. Looking for the arm.
Let me see that. Yes. Yes! This does appear to be hers. Unfortunately, there are reports of the harvester having been repaired in the wake of her sabotage.
How could you
So
tell?
her triumph may not
it's
have
her
endured.
arm.
It was a good effort nonetheless. Montelli deigned to interrogate me for my associations. I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism.
I informed the Grove workers that I meant to kill them. They were horrified.
Ah, now that is pleasing to hear. May that horror disturb their sleep in the nights to come. Well done, you. For your diligence. I'm thankful for the report. Now I just require my fool of a cousin in hand. Be on your way.
Cool. Let's go back now that we have everybody. We can go back here. Maybe I could put up a fight this time. Oh. He's still pretty strong. Companion abilities. Each companion has a special ability that reactivated once charged. Each CMV. Okay.
And I'll take care of him, Commander. No target.
He did.
Even though the automech repair center sector has been successfully rendered unable to repair automechs, several patrols have since gone missing in that area. You may wonder whatever could be to blame. Combat drones, a hitherto unknown species of aggressive Edenic wildlife,
Oh, there's too many.
whatever the case, it has been deemed by command an unnecessary distraction. All Auntie's choice
Where are they?
forces are hereby ordered to avoid the southeast coast of the island entirely.
Look at a few courts slow, Commander.
I can't see shit. I'm stuck.
This is for anyone out there who
Where are they?
missed out on a big promotion.
Wireless Free Arcadia presents our top requested marketing melody, Forced Rockets, by
They're just
the Hershey
throwing
Sisters.
shit. Ah!
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Leaders and bosses, particularly tough enemies, are noted via their health bar, signifying that they're especially challenging. These are reserved for leaders in strongest fights of groups and pieces of medium resistant.
Commander, watch the fighters!
Can't see shit through these damn bushes.
Susceptible to danger.
Don't make me bury another agent!
There's too many. Damn it. I got addicted.
How are you still upright over there? Let me...
I'm gonna die. This was a bad idea. I can't take him. Where are we? Well, I ran past them. Okay.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Start inhaling food. Yeah, I really should.
Offset any minor disruption.
I need to start collecting more food.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon, we'll have to start cutting.
Who am I supposed to be talking to? Mentally refreshed subject. Oof.
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us...
Is there a kitchen in this place?
...strength to build new houses. But then, how do I cook the fish?
Move. Craft. hell is this then? Nobody has food in this place. Cheap bastards.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
It looks pretty bad
I
shape.
believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on
Sleep
our
is
mech
for the weak.
programming. Among the
Don't sleep
vigilant,
in this
It
game.
is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
It would only take a few variable gears and essential motivators to serve your
Are of
purposes.
like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
Did you mention the exact reason?
You failed to hear the loudspeakers on the way in? The announcement we're obliged to repeat incessantly. Well, allow me to paraphrase. Protectorate law finds us guilty of treason on account of letting Westport fall prey to Auntie's choice saboteurs.
Such a judgment seems unnecessarily cruel.
These fine and decent folk don't deserve having their lives thrown away on account of my failures. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, others might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
Half the town is presently underwater. No getting around that.
Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try.
Okay. If you require assistance, let's negotiate my
What
fee.
sort of payment do you seek?
A lot.
Don't imagine we have much you
I want to
need.
be rich. I need a way into Vox Relay.
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
How could I say no to that?
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
We're all in this together.
Well now.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem.
Can I sleep? Probably have to do it in the... Oh, this just needs to go outside. I probably, if I could sleep, I probably have to sleep in the ship. Food?
Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those
Welcome, Marshall Corbin.
or the base individualists within so don't fret. The system is resilient. The system abides. But now, more than ever, we must all
I didn't really feel like reading through all that.
to maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride.
Just gonna steal food from people's houses.
But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added seed for now, just to offset any minor
Thank you.
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job?
Lung sanitizer.
Refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Ooh. Oh, I thought it was another gun. Yes, that's it.
All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Everything, literally everything I own is underwater.
What do you mean? Everything we have belongs to the Sovereign. We own nothing. But surely the Protectorate will provide anything.
You missed one.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch
This-
didn't give us the paradigm. And we were left to scramble for purpose and profit like Auntie's workers.
Human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the first
Woohoo!
here on Eden.
Heck yeah, I found the jackpot.
Luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect life of contentment and plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night. Work isn't strenuous or stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We have
Protectorate. Declaratory address system. For the use of duly authorized personnel only, interference with ongoing broadcasts is strictly forbidden. Inspect loudspeaker interference. Interference for the loudspeaker system in the Westbar allows authorized protectorate subjects to update the audio cartridges play. Is that it? Oh. Do I need, oh, I guess I need a cartridge for that.
we take a moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the Sovereign.
Town water tanks got all sort of needless warning labels on it. Like, avoid placing harmful irritants inside.
I think it's meant to stop me from dropping my...
There. We're all in this together.
People hiding things from me.
They're letting anyone who wants
Not
to
really.
train at the Arbiter's facility.
But the paradigm says we're to spend our lives in our
I should be
predetermined
fully stocked now.
That's why it's so generous of the Sovereign to let us become free. I trust the plan. Serve said progress.
Fine quote. My favorite is, we must rout all disruptive factors and invasive elements.
Maintenance log. I can't open that yet. Hello, I was already here. You guys had nothing. Barely. Okay, I guess I missed this stuff.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's choice is years behind us sociologically. So they've
I wish
started
everyone's
the war to
neighbor
grab
Prudence
any
was
part
my
of the
actual
paradigm
neighbor.
that they can.
Except my domicile.
Right now, the
presently
paradigm
underwater.
needs our houses underwater. Hopefully it'll need them dry again someday, but until then, it's a short swim down to your possessions.
Nice. What's up? Ooh, can I? No. There's everything in here. Yeah.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's
Prudence
choice
dictates
is years
we
behind
maintain
us
sufficient
sociologically.
zeal at all
So
times.
they've started the war to grab any part of the paradigm that they can.
We need to find Charlton still.
Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm benevolent hand of
How empty are the lives of Auntie's subjects that they need to trust the plan. Auntie's preserve choice set is an progress, invasive species sustain the princess. system.
Are you Charlton? You're Charlton!
Appeared right out
What
of the
the hell is
ether,
wrong with your
just
lips?
as I imagine our proud sentinels do. Like, here I am, your innermost thoughts are known to me, and nobody once hears from you again. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintraub.
Oh, hurry up. I just want to bring you in. There's a purple stain all over your mouth.
Did I? Not again. Oh, this? It's a birthmark, skin condition.
Sure it is.
About which I am rather sensitive, thank you very kindly.
Even to somebody completely unobservant, that was remarkably unconvincing.
You are every bit you seem, yes? Thoroughly on the up and up and in no way a hidden agent? It is widely known that a sentinel is required to stand revealed before rendering judgment. Why, a plot point about that featured prominently in the latest episode of I, Red Cloak.
Of course you believe everything on the Aether Wave. I guess it would be stranger if you didn't swallow the propaganda, even if it does take some heavy dramatic license.
Damn. Acquired info not found. Shit.
Well, you appear to be far more fluent with Sentinel procedure than I. Veiled implication understood. If you'll excuse me, I best return to my work tasks. Were a Sentinel, or in some Sentinel-adjacent role, I'd of course be honored to have you inspect my belongings. Unfortunately, my house is currently besieged by Crabbles. Case,
He's been kissing Barney.
Is a fellow subject lacking the appropriate zeal?
So what do I do with him? He does appear to be hiding. That's it?
For their assigned work, report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Find Charles's home.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared...
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
Those are the Crabbles. They're a real thing. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Everyone knows the paradigm
Oh, G's for grenades.
social order. Why?
That's just way forward is through!
Ah!
And the sovereign embodies.
Ooh, the fast gun. Crabble meat. Wait, who's shooting? Was there another one? There are bad guys over there. Nope, it's the Crabbles.
Standing by with life support.
Oh, they killed it. Look at that. They did it for me. Take some Crabble meat. What is... nasty sack? My game freeze? Oh, my game froze. Alright, well. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I guess it was meant to be. Thank you. I know I need to change the settings of the streams and stuff, but whatever. I'll figure all that out. But thank you guys for watching. Don't know if I'll stream again. This is a rare occurrence. But yeah.